So we're back in our sequence with our bass guitar subtractor and our Dr. Octarex loops, and everything is still there. And just like with the subtractor, we didn't have to do any cabling for this Dr. Octarex. We simply added it to our rack, and Reason magically connected it to our mixer. There it is, in fact. And there's my bass guitar. Now let's flip the rack over, and you'll see down below here is my Dr. Octarex. Its stereo outputs have been hooked automatically to the first stereo inputs on my mixer. Let's move the bass guitar to channel 2. And we could rename the Dr. Octarex from the back of the rack. We can name it from the mixer, or we can name it from the actual device. But whatever I do, the masking tape all stays in sync. And once again, I stress that you should always name your devices. Believe me, it will make a big difference when you start getting complex racks. So let me shrink down our two devices here, and let's take a closer look at our mixer. Now in each channel of our mixer, we have a solo and a mute button, and they do what you would expect. Solo solos that track, so I'm only hearing that track, and mute does the opposite. It mutes the track. I can move my faders up and down to set volume, and I can reset my fader to its normal position, which is 0 dB, just by command clicking on it. And command clicking resets most controls within Reason. Now this here is a panning knob, which will put the drums in the left speaker and put the bass guitar in the right speaker. And command clicking puts it back in the center. Over here I have a master fader, and that controls everything except my click. My click has its own level set. We'll turn the click off for now. Now also in each channel is a little EQ section. It's very simple. We'll solo this first track, turn on the EQ, boost the treble, boost the bass, and of course there are more complex EQs in Reason, but that's just what's built into the mixer. Now we'll talk about all these auxiliary sends and returns in a later video. So that's a quick look at the Reason mixer. At its barest level, it's incredibly simple. You simply add a device and it automatically connects it to the mixer. Everything works like it's supposed to.